Hello, lovely listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Smarter Marketing. I'm Teri, your host, and today we're continuing through our series all about branding. In this installment, we're exploring the enchanting world of storytelling. Storytelling is really a timeless art, which is a way for humans to connect, empathize, and share their experiences. It's no wonder that it's going to play a pivotal role in your branding. The power of storytelling is important in branding because, for starters, it humanizes your brand and takes your audience on a journey, inviting them to become a part of your narrative. Think about some of your favorite brands. Chances are you not only love their products and services, but also the stories they tell. The stories are going to resonate with you on a personal level, making you feel more connected with the brand. And that's ultimately your goal with your business, to connect to your audience and with them connecting to your brand. So let's dive into the tools and how-to of crafting that compelling brand story. It should be authentic, unique, and relatable, and reflect your history, your values, your mission, essentially your why. Consider those struggles that you've overcome, the people that have inspired you, and the impact that you want to make in the world. That journey includes those elements which can be written into a narrative that engages your audience and creates emotional connections. Chances are your audience has been on that journey too, and they connect with you. Speaking of emotional connections, your brand story should evoke feelings. Emotions are powerful motivators, and they drive consumer behavior. You're aiming to inspire, to make people laugh, to tug at their heartstrings. Whatever your goal is, infusing your brand story with those emotions leave a lasting impact on your audience. Now let's talk about consistency in your storytelling. Consistency really is the key. I always tell people, bring people along for the ride. They have to be in that consistent story. Even if you're evolving, it's still a part of your story. Your brand story should be consistent across all of those touch points. So your website, your social media, your blog, everything that you put out, your newsletter and marketing materials, and all customer interactions should be consistent. Whether they encounter your brand story wherever, it reinforces the reliability and trustworthiness. So they relate to what you're talking about and they're along for the journey. Here's some examples of brand storytelling. Coca-Cola Share a Coke, where they personalize the bottles with people's names, encouraging the sharing of happiness. Nike's campaign of Just Do It slogan, it's a powerful narrative motivating people to take action and achieve their goals. And Dove's Real Beauty campaign tells the story of self-acceptance and redefining that beauty standard, a brand that celebrates diversity and empowers women. That is consistently throughout each of their campaigns. And if you have emotional storytelling, inspire, engage your audience with uplifting stories, highlight positive impacts of your brand, and evoke a sense of motivation and aspiration. If you want to connect with them on a happy, lighter tone, showcase humorous moments and relatable experiences. Create a sense of joy and lightheartedness, and make your brand memorable through humor. And the third one, emotional connections, tugging at the heartstrings of your audience and evoking empathy and a sense of shared experiences, creating a deep emotional connection with your brand. But be consistent. If I see your brand across the nation, or if I come across it on different channels, be consistent. That story should be identical from place to place to place. When your audience encounters that, it reinforces trustworthiness. Think about how it's on your website. If your website is old or outdated, update it so it follows along with the narrative that you're creating. and your social media should really help on a regular interval bring your audience along for your story. And all of those marketing materials should be consistent. If you are using inspiration, laughter, or emotional connections, consider that campaign that you're publishing to be the same on all of those. And then building that trust comes from having a reliable, authentic, and transparent message. So showcase that reliability and commitment and reinforce your authentic nature and that genuine connection, and have it across all of your touch points so there's not any question about them following along with you. In our next episode, we're going to dive into another aspect of branding, which is consistency across all channels. I want you to join me in that next episode. And remember, storytelling is a powerful tool that can make your brand more relatable and memorable and emotionally resonant. That helps them to also convert better. In the end, you're going to have longer relationships with them, and they then become your brand advocates. So keep telling your brand story, and remember, the power of storytelling can take your marketing to new heights. Until next time, happy marketing.